Welcome to another learning edition on Balanced Me with Ayo Lawrence. And today we are going to be looking at a very interesting topic that I love so much: self care. I'm someone who is very, 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 very big on self care. I'm very big on you taking care of yourself. Don't wait till you break down. Don't wait till things are not going well with you before you begin to take good care of yourself. So let's dive right into it as I share my screen. Yes, I share my screen. And for those joining us for the very, very first time, my name is Ayo Lawrence, and I am the anchor on Balance Me with Ayo Lawrence. So, like I said, we are looking at self-care, 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 very, very important topic. There are a few words that come to mind when we hear the word self-care. I've heard people say health, self love, peace, rest, care, pampering, mental health, healthy living, relaxation, work life balance, intentional playtime, reducing stress, reflection, self esteem. Quite a number of words come to mind when we are talking about self care. And we are going to be looking at what self care really is. And it's a process of you taking care of yourself, ensuring that you put into place behaviors that promote your health. And whenever there are illnesses in your system, you are able to actively manage those illnesses. We can also say that self-care refers to anything whatsoever that improves your well-being and your happiness. So anything that improves your well-being, anything that works towards improving your happiness can be termed as a self-care routine. Also, any task, anything that helps you to take care of yourself, anything, and it can relate to your emotional well-being, it can relate to the relationships around you, it can relate to your physical health or your mental health. Anything that supports you treating yourself well and giving your body what you need is self-care. So anything that supports you treating yourself very well and helps you to give your body what it needs can be termed as self-care. And it's always important as well to let us look at what self-care is not. So what can we say self-care is not? So self-care isn't doing things that you think you should do. It's really focusing on what you desire, on what you desire to change in your life. So when you're focusing on those things that you desire to change in your life, that is self-care. It's also not adopting a routine that makes you to indulge in something not serving you. As we go through life, we constantly come to terms with those things that are not serving us, those routines, those activities that we are indulging in and are not serving us. So self-care isn't adopting a routine that is making you indulge in something not serving you. So you need to be able to find a balance so that you don't overindulge in anything just because you think you deserve it, or you think you deserve a cup of ice cream. So you begin to overindulge in it such that it becomes, harmful to your health. You need to be able to find that balance. You need to be able to find that balance. So why self-care? Why should we engage self-care? Self-care? Why should we take care of ourselves? It's one question that we need to, answer. It shows you love you. So anytime you're taking care of yourself, anytime you're giving your body what it needs, it shows you love yourself. It helps you to be able to perform at your best so you can serve from your overflow. So when you take care of yourself, you are always at your best. So each time you show up, you are serving from your overflow. Each time you show up, you are not serving from an empty tank. You're not tired, you're not worn out, you're not burnt out. You are always at your best when you engage self-care. It helps to maintain self-confidence and self-esteem. It boosts your inner strength. So when you constantly take care of yourself and you don't wait for yourself to burn out or break down, you find that your self-esteem, your self-confidence is always tops, and you are strengthened from the inside to be able to perform optimally on the outside. It helps you to be more aware of your needs. So when you engage in self-care, you are in touch, you are in tune with yourself, both physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. It helps you to be resilient. Those things that will make others to give up, to cave in, you find out that you are there. You have the staying power. You can keep pushing because from time to time, you're listening to your body and you're taking care of yourself and you're ensuring that you are able to show up for yourself first and also for other people in your space. It helps you to feel well rested and energized. So when you engage self-care, you find out that your energy is always optimal. You are always well rested before you kick off any assignment or any task you are about engaging in. We have various ways of engaging self-care, and I'm sure you'll be surprised. My first way, your routine, your plan, your activity should be based on your need. You need to ensure that you enjoy it, it's relaxing for you and stimulating so that you can live a balanced life mentally and in all areas of your life. So, to ensure that your self care routine is effective, there are some things you need to put into consideration. What do I want to improve? Why do I want to improve what I want to improve? What type of self care, do I need the most? I need to create a no list and I need to do what? Start gradually. These things you need to have at the back of your mind. What do I want to improve? Why do I want to improve it? And what type of self care would help me to be able to improve it? I need to come up with my no list and also start gradually. Like I said, you will be surprised at the first routine. Forgive yourself and others quickly. Forgive yourself. Very important. A lot of us hold ourselves, you know, so much. Some even find it easy to forgive other people, but they don't forgive themselves. They keep beating themselves blue black. Oh, why did I do it? Oh, why did I engage in this? Oh, why did I not do this? Forgive yourself. Let it go. Let it go. And whenever you make a mistake, I need you to remind yourself of the following. Tell yourself, I'm grateful for all my experiences, for I know they had to happen for the now me to emerge. Remind yourself, be grateful, gratitude. Tell yourself that I only answer to the names I give myself because I know my identity. Tell yourself, I always allow my narrative promote my peace and empower me. Tell yourself, every experience reveal me to me, feeding me back. Tell yourself, this experience take me to the school of the reality so that I can master what works. And tell yourself, lastly, I embrace my journey. I pick and run with the lessons from it. This I call maturity, growth, and development. Remind yourself these things. Remind yourself these things. And another thing you can do to support yourself even as you go through life is the mirror work. A very fantastic exercise that I will recommend to you. I always recommend to my clients. is this mirror work. This mirror work. You look at yourself in the mirror, and you tell yourself a few things to cut the shackles of blame, of shame, of guilt, and of anger. That is what this mirror work does. And let me just give you an example of things that you can do when you're engaging in mirror work. You call your name. For instance, I am Ayo. I can say, Ayo, I forgive you for not putting yourself first. Ayo, I forgive you for not putting yourself first. Ayo, I am proud of you. Ayo, I approve of you. Ayo, I love you. Ayo, you are more than enough. Ayo, I commit to loving you henceforth. You can say these things as many times as you desire. One of the things I've realized is when you first start, it may be a bit tough. You may even find out that you have a bulge, like a bulge in your throat. You are unable to really say it the way you would love to say it, but keep at it. Don't give up. Resilience, you remember we mentioned resilience at the beginning. Don't give up. Keep at it, keep at it until you're able to go through this process without any hesitation. I remember the first time I did it, I cried. I couldn't go through the process. I had to step aside. Then I came back again and again and again and again till I got my relief. So please don't stop. If you're starting for the first time and you're finding it difficult, just hold on. You can keep it aside, come back to it, but ensure that you stay with it till you get that relief that you desire. So remember, remember, remember again what I mentioned at the beginning. I'm also reminding you again, you are not your mistakes. You are not your mistakes. You don't let anybody call you names, and don't call yourself either. Always allow every narrative promote your peace and your progress. Let it empower you. You don't need the guilt trips. Don't take yourself on any form of guilt trip. The experience that you have in life, they reveal you to you and they just feed you back. It takes you to the school of reality so that you can be able to master what works for you, so that you may be able to know your tendencies, you may be able to know your triggers and be able to keep yourself in check. Embrace your journey, pick your positive learnings from it. Hold on to these nuggets. Hold on to these nuggets. Then another thing I would encourage you to do, even on this path of self-care, affirmation. Affirmation. Affirm yourself. Affirmation. Affirm yourself. And you can also listen to other audio affirmations on YouTube, podcasts by different people. You can come up with the affirmation. Praise yourself. You're amazing. You're great. You're intelligent. You're strength. You're strong. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're courageous. Remind yourself who you are, and also journal. Journal the things you love about yourself. I mentioned 7 here. It can be more than that. The things you're proud of yourself for, the things you forgive yourself for, the things you're committing yourself to. It's important that you do all this, because at the end of the day, you find out that this promotes your wellness, both physically, emotionally, mentally. Also, pretend to be a child for the next 1 month. One of the things I engage in is I color. I sit on the floor and I get my coloring book and my coloring pencils and I color. I've got some pieces of Lego as well. I do them. I choose to, maintain that aura of childlikeness around me. So for you, for the next 1 month, do something like a child. Play games on the floor, color, eat a meal on the floor, play like a child, dance like a child, make friends like a child, just enjoy life like a child. Children don't have a care in this world. They know that their needs are going to be met. And same with you. As you align yourself, as you position yourself, the ideas will begin to come on ways to meet your need. So do not worry. I heard someone even say that worrying is a sign of pride. You are holding on to it I can do it by myself. No, you can't do all things by yourself. There are some things that you just have to toss. There are some things you are responsible to doing, but there are some things you can't just, do it on your own. And you just have to toss, and put them aside. For those of us, whatever God means to you, you know, drop it there, drop it with God, drop it there, and allow, the things you can do, you do them, and the things that you can't do, you just keep them and watch as life give to you what you desire. Another self-care routine, I've mentioned it initially, gratitude and journaling. Very important. Do that daily. Do that daily. Gratitude. In my organization, we always ensure that there is at least something we are grateful for on a day-to-day basis. Something we are grateful for. The food we eat, the roof over our head, whatever it is, ability to see, to speak, to impart knowledge, be grateful. Journal your life. Journal. And there's a tool that I have created, the Balance Me toolbox. It's on Play Store, and it's also on Apple Store. It's called the Balance Me Toolbox. Balance Me Toolbox on Play Store and on Apple Store. You can download it. It helps you to be able to simplify your life. It brings clarity, it brings balance, it brings harmony to you. And the tools that we have there, we have the Balance Me journal. It helps you to be able to journal your gratitude, the things you're grateful for. Helps you to be able to journal your life, capturing your life experiences and reflections on a regular basis. It helps you to be able to also come up with your to-do list. To create lists, and your to decide list. Your to-do list, the ones you want to do now, and your to create list, the ones you want to do in the future, those ideas waiting to be birthed. And then to decide list, you'll be able to list the things that needs to be resolved, to be decided upon. And you can move items in this list around from time to time. Then we have the Balance Me reminder that helps you to be able to create a reminder for the important meetings, appointments, birthdays that you have to do. Then we have the Balance Me assessment within that same Balance Me toolbox that helps you to be able to gauge from time to time how balanced you are, how how in harmony you are in your life. We have the Balance Me essentials as well that helps you to be able to unravel who you are. The Balance Me tips that helps you to be able to maintain life balance. All these are in the Balance Me toolbox. And I want you to remember that balance will be a myth if you do not choose to leverage on others. You need to be able to allow your support system help you through life so that you can indeed live a balanced and harmonious life. I engage meditation. I use Calm app. It works for me. There are so many other applications that you can use, to engage meditation. It's important you are able to relax, be with yourself, sit out in the evenings, watch the sunset, or at night, relish the stars and the moon. You can exercise at home, you can exercise at the gym, you can decide to just soak in the bath. You can try something new, painting, cooking, sewing. These are amazing activities you can engage in, to ensure that you engage self-care. Go on a walk, a hike, connect to nature, read a book in a quiet place, listen to great music. Always remember to be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can at each point in time. This is very, very key. Be gentle. Be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. I hope this has helped. I hope all these tools that I've mentioned today has helped you to be able to know how to take very good care of yourself. And here are my contacts. You can contact me on any of this. do have an amazing, amazing, amazing day, week, year ahead. God bless.